quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
And Philadelphia has possession. Down by 15. Here's Wise. They need this. Rodman's shot is off.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Harris passes to Perry. Harris outside. Passes it to Bonner. Back to Harris. 5 to shoot. Latray. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
What a start to this game. He's only missed one shot in 9 attempts. Unreal.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Both teams will make... The 76ers trail by 12. Harris, he's in at point guard. Bonner is out there with Ellis. And it's Sparks in at center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run. Obvious foul. Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The 76ers making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
That game really got out of control for them. And, you know, when the lead got big, it seemed like they just mailed it in. That was the disappointing part.
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, until their mindset improves, Steve, that's exactly what's going to happen to them against better teams in the league.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. Little General in the last game against the Spurs made a big difference. He ended with 7 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. It was a complete outing for him, one that he hopes to be replicated here. Guys?
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Right. Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Here's Swanson. Good.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Tortoise-like. Wow, Clark. Yeah, they're putting it together, but still trailing. Their offense is finally getting some traction.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one's good. He has 6.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the team.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
And stolen by Harris. All going up court. And Washington again with the bucket.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
And the basket good.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Playing much better here, guys, and it looks like they're starting to make up some ground. We'll see if that can continue.
Screen by Ellis. Harris outside. Pass to Coleman. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. Bonner, that's a 2-pointer. Cannot hit. And the 76ers go the other way with it. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Harris outside. In low to Ellis. Lets it go from deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Some very valuable players right here. Big men who can create turnovers for their teammates inside. These are the power forwards and centers with the most assists in the past month. The 76ers trail by 17. And stolen by Harris. And here we go. Washington fast break. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he could to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
He dishes it to Bonner. Back to Harris. To the inside. Sparks. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 5 assists in the game.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
It's stolen by Harris. And now Harris running the floor all by himself.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
The 76ers trail by 19. Swanson guarded by Harris. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Washington going with
Covers here.
Philadelphia making a change here. So as we conclude the...
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
All right, guys. Great first half. Home fans are loving it.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Starters. Making a change here. Harris is checked in, and Philadelphia making a change here. Taking a look at the 76ers. And there's the pass to Sparks. Wizards passing it around. From downtown. Rebound by the 76ers. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
And the early foul trouble they got themselves into the last meeting between these two clubs really kind of threw off their whole game, and they never could recover. That was a bad loss.
Count that one.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And it's Harris off the drive. Pass to Bonner. Back to Harris. The feed to Bonner. Kicks it to Harris. 4 on the clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Bonner no good. The 76ers trailed by 18. Here's Ingram. Petrovic with the pass to McDaniel. Demonic. He's guarded by Ellis. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the 76ers and how they rank in the NBA right now. 7th in opponent points per game, 14th in steals. And the shooting numbers a bit woeful. Just top 20 in the league in field goal percentage.
And then the number that jumps out to me, Mark, is the opponent's points per game. You mentioned they're in the top 10. I think that's evidence of a good plan by the coaching staff. And the players are really following that game plan on a night-to-night basis. The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
Harris with it. He's got 21. Ellis dishes to Harris. Ellis with the screen for Harris. Back to Ellis. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Ellis has got his first 2 points.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Here's Swanson, rejected by Harris. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Rodman, he's checked in for the 76ers. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Poked away. Bonner inside, and the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah.
Move your feet.
Change it up. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Ingram passes to Rodman. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Washington. And Philadelphia making a change here. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they put up this month. In fourth, the Wizards.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out. And it's been game after game after game.
Passes it to McDaniel. Here's Swanson. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. 13 points in the game.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Monroe sets a screen for Harris. Edwards with the screen to the paint. Clock is at 3, and that one's good.
Yeah, no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Here's Swanson. Connects on the 9-footer.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Here's Harris. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye 3.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. '76ers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Harris, he's in at the point. Ellis is out there with Edwards. And it's Perry in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Here's Swanson, and he slams that one down. He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism.
And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
A baseline J. And it's Harris off the drive and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Harris. He's got 24 points and 10 steals.
Well, his offense has matched his defense today. He's been excellent on both ends.
Steve, exactly right. You can't say enough about the overall job he's been doing.
Swanson guarded by Harris. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Wizards?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
In low to Ellis. Off on the layup.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Baseline jumper. Misses off the right eye.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Harris passes to Sparks. And here's Bonner from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Here's Wise. Rejected by Harris. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. So both teams making some changes here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. From downtown, and he gets it to go.